NYSE-listed company Elanco says it is looking to stand out in the $41 billion animal health market, not just because it's building on more than 70 years of experience. I sat down with the company's president and chief executive, Jeffrey Simmons, to talk more about how the firm is improving the lives of animals. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you know, we say in Elanco, after 70 years, making animals' lives better makes life better. It really comes in two aspects, both on the pet side, which we all know the humanization of pets, longer, healthier, more active lives of pets has been a big trend driving this industry that's had a couple decades of solid growth, consistent growth. And then on the protein side, as you start thinking about these new eating habits, the importance of protein versus maybe other food segments, the importance of keeping livestock healthy for that, affordable, abundant supply of high quality protein. So pets and protein are the drivers behind this industry.
For our viewers who are watching, potential investors, what makes the company attractive in this environment?
Yeah, so we've had a long history. We're the longest standing brand for farmers and veterinarians, our customers on both sides, both segments. But really, when you step back, it's the durable growth that we've represented and have guided as we go forward. This is an industry that is really insulated from some of the trends, so mid-single digit growth. The other is innovation. We'll talk more about this, but we have 6 potential blockbusters in our industry or in our company that we are launching right now into major markets. And then we generate a lot of cash. We paid down over 25% of our debt last year. And so growth, innovation, cash really setting up with this backdrop of this durable industry during this challenging time in the marketplace. We're really insulated from that with the industry.
Let's talk about your latest earnings, because for our viewers, that might be what they have the most access to in this current moment in time.
Yeah.
Strong growth. What was driving that?
Yeah, so if you look at our growth rate, we delivered 4% constant currency revenue growth. That trajectory's continued to grow over the last couple years. We're now guiding 4 to 6% growth. Underneath that is a stable base. We've got solid portfolios on the farm and the pet side in all major markets. We're leaders in the U.S. in poultry, pigs, and cattle. And then over on the pet side, we're entering with new innovation in those segments. And what I think the big thing here is innovation is going into these durable portfolios. We saw 9 out of our 10 countries grow. We saw our top 5 brand franchises grow. Nice volume and price growth against both of them. So I think the quarter sets up a good example of what we see over the next couple years around a trajectory of stronger growth, and again, guiding 4 to 6% for this year.
What is in the pipeline when it comes to innovation?
Yeah, so let me just start with what we have now. A year ago, we're on the cusp of bringing 6 major products to the marketplace. We now have those products approved. They're coming into major markets. So think about the cattle market's a very big market. We've got 2 products, one already that's reached 100 million, blockbuster status, and continues to grow in Experior. Over on the pet side, the biggest market, parasiticides, flea, tick, and the internal parasite market, we've got a new product, Credelio Quattro, broad spectrum product in a $6 billion market. Really not much cannibalization, a lot of accretive growth. And then, hey, the number one reason pet owners take their pet to the vet is that itching dog, that derm market, and we're bringing a new product into that market as well. So again, major markets, 6 innovations. We're globalizing those innovations, and that's going to be the key growth driver for many years to come for Elanco going forward.
Let's talk about consumer sentiment, because that has been a key factor that many market watchers have been following in this particular environment. How is your company, Elanco, set up to deliver on consumer needs in pet health?
Yeah, so if you step back and just look at the trends, this pet health market has had many decades of continued consistent growth driven by the willingness and really the humanization of pet has driven a willingness to spend. And then the innovators in the segment, there's a real willingness to spend on innovation for veterinarians and pet owners as you make things more convenient, more efficacious against some of the big problems. That's been a big driver. The other thing we've done, Kristen, is we've backed up Elanco many years ago. We acquired the Bayer Animal Health business to be able to say, hey, we can now do inside the vet clinic and outside the vet clinic. We're leaders with portfolios in Amazon, Chewy, online. A third of pet owners today do not not have access or don't go to the vet. So we're winning that. We're number one on the online business and in the retail channel, and we're bringing all this innovation inside the vet channel. So good, durable, pet trends.
Yeah.
And I want to also say globally, I mean, in the U.S., 8 out of 10 homes have a pet. In a lot of international markets like China, Brazil, it's 2 or 3 out of 10. So the globalization, and we're a global major independent company, we're going to be able to take advantage of that trend as well.
We are about to round out the first quarter of 2025. What else do our viewers need to know?
You know, I've been saying for over a year, and we're delivering against that. Growth, innovation, and cash are the 3 key value drivers for Elanco. We've had 6 quarters of that. We're guiding for maybe our biggest year that we've had in 5 years here in 2025. That'll be driven by the blockbuster launches that are in place, the growth that we've established, and strong cash accretion, paying down debt, and a stronger balance sheet than we've had in a long time. Those are the drivers of what we think creates a great value thesis for Elanco.